What's up YouTube? Audio Olympian here, bringing the sound and video to you today, coming to you live from Audio Olympia, where the world meets through music, movies, and speakers. Okay, today's video, you guys, we're going to be reviewing and kind of going over a small review, but highlighting the Wharfedale Evo 4.2 bookshelf speaker. Unique design. I had been waiting for a while to get the speaker in. I'm really excited. I've been listening to it for quite some time now. Got it nice and broken in. And it is a fantastic speaker and probably falls under that $1,000 and below bookshelf speaker, retailing around, I think it's $998. And so we'll go over some of the details on that. But if this is your first time joining us, we want to welcome you. We'd love to have you back. So if you consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification, that'll let you know when we kick another video out to the tube. And if you found this video informative or even just entertaining, if you could give it a thumbs up, we'd really appreciate the support on our channel. Also, we want to say a huge welcome to all the new subscribers. Thanks for supporting the channel. We really appreciate it. Okay, something a little new today. We're going to be doing these reviews and clips here from what's newly called our coliseum area. So I kind of put together my listening room, my listening area here, a little bit more developed, a little bit more high tech. Going to be putting some dressings up on the wall here, but I'm calling it the Coliseum because this is going to be the area for the future now where we're going to be checking out DACs, comparisons with speakers, amplifiers, all kinds of stuff here. So this is going to be the battleground for that. Wanted to call it the Coliseum. So that's where we're going to be reviewing the speaker from today. So if you're not familiar with this line here, I'm going to go over a few specs for you. Wharfedale is a company out of the UK. They mostly make more like budget line speakers there. So very, very affordable bookshelves and floor standing speakers. But they also go all the way up to their flagship, which is the Elysian model, which I believe retails at about maybe $8,000 for the pair. It's a huge speaker. I haven't had the privilege of checking that one out. Hopefully I will sometime in the future. But just to cover a few specs on the speaker here, this is the Evo 4.2. This is the middle speaker in the Evo line for Wharfedale. They have an Evo 4.1, which is a smaller bookshelf, and it's a two-way design, where this is a three-way. And then they have a floor standing speaker, which is the Evo 4.3. So it's a little bit bigger, well, taller than this one. But surprisingly, that one actually has smaller cones, whereas this one here has a 6.5-inch driver, and then it has a 2-inch mid-range driver here, soft dome mid-range driver, which I thought was a unique design there. Even though that looks like a giant tweeter, a soft dome tweeter, it's a soft dome mid-range. And then it has an AMT, which is an air motion tweeter up here. It is a bass reflex design, so down here is somewhat of a port to give it some more bass response. Now you can see this is a pretty good size speaker here. I like that. I like big bookshelf speakers because they can kind of give you the presence of a floor standing speaker and give you a little bit of the sound of a floor standing speaker without the price tag on it. So I always appreciated big bookshelf speakers, and I like that. Okay, so let's go over our system of what we're going to use today. So along with the Wharfedale Evo 4.2s, we're going to use the Carver Crimson 275 tube amplifier. Such a great amplifier. It's got great bass to it, so warm, so neutral, and surprisingly dynamic for a tube amplifier. So I love using this one. Then, and it's got great warranty with it. If you guys get a chance to listen to one or check one out or get your hands on one, I highly recommend it. I got a video coming out that I'm gonna be really going over the ins and outs of this amplifier and some pretty cool news of one of the co-founders of Carver Company. I had a chance to chat with a little bit. So I wanna go over some of those details there on the video coming up. Then we're going to have the Peachtree Audio Nova Pre for our processor, our preamp here, which is a hybrid. It is a tube preamp, but I could also use it as a solid state as well. So that's our system that we're going to use today for these amazing speakers. So let's check them out.
Like the legend of the phoenix,
and the sky is deep and blue. Won't you take me there with you? Ooh, we can shade our skin, let the sun shine in.
miracles will happen as we dream. But we're never gonna survive unless we get a little crazy.
Are you going to Scarborough Fair?
So there you have it. Really good speaker. If you like big speakers like that, you know, I like big bookshelf speakers. So surprisingly though, it didn't have the amount of bass that I thought it would have. So you may still want to connect a subwoofer to these. I know I'm looking off to the side here because I'm right next to them. So you may want to connect a subwoofer, not to them, but in your system here if you want to have a little bit more extra punchier bass. At least if you're not going to be turning your volume up. It'll kick some good sounding bass there. You know, it definitely will give you good the presence of bass. You may not have the feel of bass. So to help with that, if you want to add some punch and oomph to your system there with these speakers here, you're going to want to add a subwoofer to it. Okay, so there you guys have it. Great speaker, three-way design, air motion tweeter, 2-inch mid-range driver, and that 6.5-inch woofer. So Wharfedale Evo 4.2. If you get a chance to check them out, I highly recommend it. And if you get a chance to get a pair, you won't be sorry with that. I think you'll definitely like the purchase. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.